friends! How have you been in this new normal remote learning system? Have you wondered why you don't feel motivated? Small accomplishments within a day? If your answer is yes, then this one's for you, because today we will give you 5 tips on how to manage yourself. Let's start off with tip number 1. Create a to-do list.
According to Leon Ho 2019, creating a to-do list would not only help you to become productive, it also helps to relieve your stress, for the act of scratching things off your to-do list releases a substance called dopamine into your brain, which will make you feel good and happy.
Tip number 2. Spend break with your hobbies.
A study from the University of Toledo reported that scrolling mindlessly through social media or binge watching are prone to stress, anxiety, and depression. What should we do then? Study shows that hobbies allow you to distress yourself while remaining mentally productive, and carving out time for activities you enjoy is an easy way to improve your mental health and emotional well-being.
And tip number 3. Sleep early to wake up early.
Study shows that students with the highest performance had significantly earlier bedtimes and wake times. You see, it may be really tempting to finish or to continue what you're doing, but remember, self-discipline must not be seasonal.
Now, for our 4th tip, don't study too much. Yes, Mrs. Ellen White tells us to avoid exciting the brain. Right, Fretzy?
Yes, too much study stimulates the brain and increases the flow of blood to it. The sure result of this is depravity. The brain cannot be excited without producing impure thoughts and actions. The whole nervous system is affected, and this leads to impurity. The physical and mental powers are depraved, and the temple of the Holy Spirit is defiled. The evil practices are communicated, and the consequences cannot be estimated. This is from the Mind, Character, and Personality book of Ellen G. White, and I am compelled to speak plainly on this subject.
Now, for our 5th tip, take one day at a time.
One day at a time.
Mrs. Ellen White wrote in the Ministry of Healing that the faithful discharge of today's duties is the best preparation for tomorrow's trials. Do not gather all tomorrow's liabilities and cares and add them to the burden of today. Sufficient unto the day is the evil thereof. Matthew 6 verse 34.
One day alone is ours, and during this day, we are to live for God. For this one day, we are to place in the hand of Christ in solemn service, and all our purposes and plans are cast upon Him, for He careth for us. It says in Jeremiah 29 verse 11, I know the thoughts that I think toward you, saith the Lord, thoughts of peace and not of evil, to give you an expected end. In returning and rest shall ye be saved, in quietness and in confidence shall be your strength. This is from Isaiah 30 verse 15.
Let us not make ourselves miserable over tomorrow's burdens. Bravely and cheerfully carry the burdens of today. Today's trust and faith we must have, but we are not asked to live more than a day at a time. He who gives strength for today will give strength for tomorrow. And these are one of the ways that you can manage yourself. This is Janthina.
And this is Fretzy. Stay home and stay safe.